Thank you. Greetings and welcome to this evening's stream. I am your host, Lilim Nightshade. And as this is the last day of April, that would make this the final stream of the month for us. And it will be my last stream for a while, as I will be absent the entire month of May. It looks like QC's stream streak must have reset at some point as they are back to 3. But congratulations on the start of building that back up. Clearly you missed a stream at some point. But at any rate, the tournament. That is right, we did not see you in chat that day, so that would be the one. Stee. Well, if it makes you feel any better, we lost our streak that was over 100 streams long in Dizzle's chat because we could not catch his end of that collab stream. Obviously, since we were streaming, we're not in his chat that day, and that broke our streak. So we had to start over again in that. I believe we had about 110 days or so. Somewhere between 105 to 110. That has reset now. We are aware, Caesar. As I was about to say, I am nearing the end of the Third Kingdom. And we'll see how much progress we can get today after I'm forced to take a month-long break. And then I will resume with whatever the rest of the game entails in June. What soup is your favorite to make? I do not make soup. I am not the chef around here. Typically, all the cooking is Shui's responsibility. Now let's switch over to the gaming layout so I can mod up the game. And I would never touch instant ramen.
Let's start the
Persona 5, Tactica.
You do not have to do anything you do not wish to do, Caesar. And there is no reason for you to plan unless that is your desire. You should not force yourself. When things are forced, they become disingenuous and lose their effect. At any rate, let's progress the story and see what happens next.
Here we are.
My comrades! After great pains, we have finally reached the decisive moment! To battle! We'll show that swine the punishment he deserves!
Man, they're really ready to tear it up in there. At least they're on our side.
What's wrong, Arena? Worried about the fight?
Huh? Oh, sorry. Am I that obvious? I was just thinking about how there's no turning back once we open this door.
Oh, getting cold feet now? I didn't like you at all.
No, I don't have a problem with the fight. More like I've got butterflies in my stomach. Well, maybe it's just pre-fight jitters after all. I'm sure they'll go away soon.
There's no telling what's in there, but at least we know we have some advantages. Morale's through the roof on average, and we've got experience with the fights in these creepy rooms. We've just got one more fight left anyway, right?
We're close to the curtain call. Let's make an effort to close this out with a flourish.
Right. It's high time we finish this.
No matter what history has in store for me, I'm prepared to accept it. Let's go.
As a note, I did raise the desktop audio volume slider before this stream, as there have been complaints in the past that the audio has been too low. I would appreciate any feedback on the adjustment, if it is noticeable, if the volume levels are any better than they were previously.
Yes, I'm ready when you are. We've made it this far. There's no reason we can't see this through.
Yeah, we can do this. All of us, together.
All right. Here we go!
The jig is up! Show yourself! Where are you hiding? This is your last chance to surrender!
How dare you disturb the sanctity of my domain? You absolute lowlives! By bringing your collaborators to this most sacred place, am I to presume?
That voice!
You're all prepared to enter a world of regret!
I knew it. Nakabachi!
This is most disappointing, Kasukabe-kun.
This is different than the past two kingdoms. Normally, when they encounter the person in question, they look very different than their real-world counterpart, being a lot larger than normal people and having more of a shadow-esque appearance, whereas this just looks like a standard person. So that is interesting. I do wonder if this is just a projection, not the actual ruler of the kingdom. Perhaps playing on what Toshiro assumes the case to be, and using that to mess with them.
I was under the impression that you were smarter than this. What a shame.
Nakabachi. All of your crimes were exposed to the public.
Our rebellion was a success. Every last one of your spies flipped on you.
What are you on about? You don't truly believe you did the right thing by putting together your little uprising, do you?
Of course I do. If we hadn't taken a stand, we'd be... Sorry. I'm all right now.
Justice is on our side! The revolution is nigh! We will purge the evil from this place! Time to settle the score!
I've had enough of this racket! Don't you losers realize you're merely reaping what you sowed?
But it's your job to teach children right from wrong. Instead, all you did was exploit their situations for your own gain.
Shut up! You brats can't even cook up a single variation of your immature theme. Listen well, oh dear pupils. Some say society functions like a song. that people are supposed to complement one another for a common cause. And that is absolute nonsense! People climb the social ladder using the backs of others. It's a simple concept. How can you fail to comprehend this?
This guy refuses to change his tune.
You extorted students for your own gain, lording over the school as you pleased. If we must punish you again, then we will.
Yes, I'll reprise my role from before. Nakabachi, I will show you the error of your ways once more.
You heard the man. You're about to get it, slime bag.
There are those who rule, and those who are ruled. How do you not recognize this familiar tune? How much lecturing does it take to get through to you nitwits? Initializing training curriculum. Commencing instruction.
Or he transformed into a robot, I suppose.
Robot incoming! I wonder what its specs are. Well, wonder how the heck we're gonna deal with it. We've just gotta get down to business. Here it comes!
And not the good kind of robot like Kiyuki. This is suspicious. There are award conditions. Boss fights never have moves. I'm gonna plan for this to not be the actual true battle. Which means I'm not gonna use Ren or Arena, just in case they try to force any of those characters into the final battle. As I recall, once they forced Arena into a battle, when I had just used her so she didn't have her rest boost, which was a bit annoying. But I don't assume anyone else could possibly force it other than the actual main character of the original game and the special character from this game. So anyone else should be fair game to use. They could find him. Wrapping north. My camera is tilted this way, so I'm not sure which direction is supposed to be north. Yes, what am I looking at here? A very long-ranged attack that pretty much seems to cover the entire map. To also heal. Couple of support skills that are not clear what they do. Wonderful.
You'll get no mercy! Evil vice principal! Let's make sure to teach him a lesson.
It's very hard to see where I can move when all these squares are marked with the restriction tiles. Actually, I need to do this correctly. I need you to be out in the open. I will take the cover.
Better get ready.
Interesting. Turned around the face or first, but then changed it to and I got close. I might be able to utilize that fact.
Perfectly ready.
No, I cannot. Never mind.
All right, let's do this.
That is fine.
Don't move now.
Good job, Skull!
No reason not to do this.
I'm gonna crush you.
Wipe them out.
Fortunately, there is nothing he can do with his turn. Just due to how the mechanics of this work.
Come now!
Oh no! Hang in there! Here I go! This'll be a direct hit! Destroyed! Keep it up, Queen!
I'm perfectly ready.
Now it's my turn.
I'm ready! Nice position! You'll be well hidden!
Interesting, I thought she could reach from there.
I'll cut them down.
All right, let's do this.
Here I go!
I'm perfectly ready.
Excellent position, Fox! Nice cover!
Persona!
Alright, he does not counter the freeze. I count it being frozen. That is not very helpful.
Now it's my turn.
Okay, tricky.
You'll get no mercy!
I'll cut them down.
I'm ready! Nice position! You'll be well hidden!
It go here, but then... It did it from here would be silly because... Yeah, Free has terrible range. Her gun is not much better.
Wipe them out.
Nice position! You'll be well hidden!
Come, my other self.
You'll get no mercy!
Assume this cannot be countered because of the freeze.
Don't even think about moving! That'll show him!
All right, let's do this.
Unfortunately, this most likely means she would melee attacked. because he cannot reach to finish off that enemy. It's gonna be hard to do in 14 turns. Especially when you can summon more allies. Grant, the allies do not have to be defeated, just the boss.
Yeah, you've been knocked back. Seriously, not good. Here I go. That's our queen. Well done. Nice cover.
Why is she so bad?
I'll cut them down.
Better get ready. Persona! Persona! Captain Kid!
I'm perfectly ready.
You'll get no mercy. This'll be a direct shot a hit. That'll show him.
That does not help that much.
Cut them down.
Here I go.
Does that work? No.
I'm perfectly ready.
You'll get no mercy.
Wipe them
I think
out.
there should be a way to include this enemy in this. Well, it is a very small triangle, so likelihood it's very small. As a result, fortunately, I moved Ryuji to a bad position for this because I did not anticipate.
I'm perfectly ready.
Yeah, these are out lined up in a good way for this.
Here I go.
Even though it looks like it passes through the large enemy. Okay, there we go. That is how you do it. I knew this was doable because they are in a line from one another.
Now's our chance.
That's how to figure out how to make the game vector out that line.
Cut them down. Prepare yourself.
Might as well just take a pot shot at this enemy.
Let's go. Advance.
This turn I cannot do any of that.
I'm perfectly ready.
Could assume the only way up is this platform at the end here.
Alright, let's do this!
Let me check something real quick. That's what I thought.
I'm ready. That's perfect. You'll be safe there.
So we need to use a skill, actually.
Johanna!
Better get ready!
Which means...
On!
Enemy defeated. Nice one, Skull.
Doesn't help my position at all, but it does build meter. So I am already full.
Let's go. Advance.
I do not have the best. I suppose Ryuji has a really good special, but oh, Makoto's in. Not Ryuji. Ryuji has a bad one actually. Makoto and Ryuji have bad ones.
I'll cut them down.
It's Yusuke that has a good one.
Now it's my turn!
Here I go.
I'm perfectly ready.
Awkward.
Alright, let's do this!
Skull, nice work.
Let's get in there!
You'll get no mercy. Nice position. You'll be well hidden.
Wipe them out.
Carries them too separated. In that case, I'm gonna head back down. I'm not exposed alone there. And wait for my allies to catch up.
You're gonna get it!
Let's go. Advance.
I'm ready.
I'll cut them down.
Koto will
Now
never
it's my
catch up
turn.
though. Shinjiro Ryuji.
Persona!
This will get him up there though. I just need to step away from the wall. That is unfortunate. I was hoping well, I suppose it would work if I use a spell anyway. Since it automatically breaks the guard. So this should be fine for getting me up top.
Kid!
Take this.
I'm perfectly ready.
Here I go.
And that will allow her to shoot this one
Don't even think about
to get more movement.
Nice going, Queen.
And then we can go up.
Wipe them out.
I'm ready.
I'm perfectly ready.
Here I go.
That really ain't worth it for just a ninja.
I'll cut them down.
Amy Out was all the way over there. I'm surprised that is considered cover. People think they're out in the open, but I suppose they are not.
Okay, Fox, no problems there. Okay, Fox, no problems there.
Be right over here to go line on this one. He was in a better position before, but the new turn messed us up a little bit.
I'm ready.
I'm perfectly ready.
Emma is not good enough to get behind him. And there is nothing I can do to change that fact.
Time to raise the curtain.
There's a wide splash zone.
I am thou. Wipe them out, Doemon!
Here I go. Persona!
I thought maybe she would be the hand, but she can only hit that one down there. This is gonna be a very messy battle. Especially since there are enemies being summoned faster than I can
Let's go.
destroy them.
Advance.
And then we're back to the no skills round.
You'll get no mercy.
Wipe them out!
Better get ready.
I'm perfectly ready.
All right, let's do this.
I'm ready.
I'll cut them down.
Oh, there is no way across
Now it's
without
my turn.
putting
Wipe them
a
out.
member on
No
that
mercy.
previous elevator.
I'll cut them down.
I could go that way, but I could just jump across here. That seems more practical.
All right, let's do this.
Here I go.
I do not yet know how I would get her across.
Wipe them out!
Oh, that lowered more than I thought it was going to. Interesting.
My fingers on the
Under
trigger.
first hit. Fox, you're on a roll. You'll get no mercy.
Now it's my turn. I'ma send you flying.
Good job, Skull.
That did not give him much more movement. somewhat disappointing. We still need to get rid of the enemy because it's a menace.
I'm ready.
And that should allow her to cross next turn.
Nice position. You'll be well hidden.
I'll teach you your lesson.
Oh, he is moving.
Come now.
Let's go. Ha! Advance. Fire.
Such insolence.
Let's go. Advance.
I probably should use the Media last turn, since she was not doing anything else.
Cut them down.
All right, let's do this.
Wipe them out.
I'm ready. This isn't just a hit. That'll show 'em.
I'm perfectly ready.
All right. You'll get no mercy. Send them all flying.
Now it's my turn.
Wipe them out.
All right, let's do this.
You've got this down, Skull.
He could fuse the spell. Not even sure we'd finish him off, and he'd be in a precarious position.
Nice position. You'll be well hidden.
Cut them down.
Excellent position, Fox.
Prepare yourself. Come, my other self. Goemon!
Better get ready.
You will have to wait. And really not risk it. I'm gonna back up here. Grease his attack. Wonderful.
Let's go. Here.
Is that your best effort?
Perfectly. Just as planned. Support
There should be a heal.
Wipe them out.
Now it's my turn. Don't move now.
Okay, we're down one enemy.
I'm perfectly ready.
I'm ready.
For too close. What happens if you melee one of the big guys? So what happens if you can't reach to melee him?
Okay, don't move.
Don't get in my way.
I think I've ever done this before.
Attack success. As elegant as a true queen.
That worked. I did the same to you. Not as elegant
All
thing.
right, let's do
Wipe them out.
What if I move you over here?
Now it's my
You'll
turn.
get no mercy!
Prepare it.
Okay, now we have a follow-up. Does not give you the one more, but there still is a follow-up attack at the very least.
I'll hollow you out.
You're doing great!
Better get ready.
Good job, Skull!
I'm perfectly ready.
I probably should have had USD attack instead so I could have triple threat the boss.
All right, let's do this.
Lack of foresight there.
All right. This ends now.
Wipe them out. Persona! Wipe them out, Goemon!
I'll teach you your lesson.
We're just summoning.
Advance!
I'm hoping not be too bad.
Uh-oh.
That's fine. I do not intend to use skills. I intend to use
I'm
follow-up
perfectly
attacks if I can.
Here I go!
ready. You won't escape.
Nice! Keep it up!
Better get ready.
Wipe them out.
All right, let's do this.
But make this a little awkward.
I'll cut them down.
Might not work this time just because the positioning is off.
Now it's my
I'm
turn.
perfectly ready.
It's strange that you do not get one more if you follow up on the boss. Yeah, I cannot form a triangle. I really should have done it better last term.
Better get ready.
Actually, no skill does not even hurt me at all.
Persona!
Go with this.
Captain Kid!
I'll cut them down. My fingers on the trigger.
Direct hit! Bubs, you're on a roll!
Fortunate does pretty much nothing. I approached this turn completely wrong.
Tremble before us!
I might have to redo that one. Okay, Boston not being too smart.
Fire!
Down! You have to hold on!
Here!
What?
Let's go! You'll get no mercy!
Okay. On.
Okay, we're down one enemy!
The one more does not help as much if the enemy is not downed.
Wipe them out!
I'm
I
ready!
need to plan this correctly ahead of time.
Now it's my turn.
perfectly ready. Time to raise the curtain. Emma!
You'll get no mercy!
Better get ready. Don't move now!
Hit the enemy!
Not the best positioning as far as Ryuji's spot. It does do significant damage to the boss, so you will take that risk.
All right, let's get it to him!
Here I go!
We still do have the Makoto turn.
Take him out! Okay, we're down one enemy! We don't have any more time to waste. We have to get stronger.
I have not noticed personas in several streams now. And that we've found the need to.
No! How? How could I?
Did we do it?
Too weak.
You gotta ask? You know we won! Nice going, Toshiro!
Yeah, you weren't too shabby back there. Not on my level, of course, but who is?
I see. So it's over. We did it. We did it!
Whoa, we finally got Toshiro into hype mode!
Toshiro stood up for himself and fought that battle on his own terms. Given his situation, he must be awfully relieved that we pulled it off.
It's finally over. We've got the mastermind within our grasp. Our struggle has reached the turning point. Prepare for your final punishment.
Damn you, Toshiro Kasukame! How many times must you get in my way?
As many as it takes. I have no problem standing up for what's right anymore.
That's right! So why don't you make things easier for yourself and give up already?
I'm done for. I'm done for! Is that what you hope to hear?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you seem to be having a right good time, eh? It's laughable to put all the blame on this man and play the revolutionary game. It's high time you remembered your crime, your truth!
No, what's happening?
That's right. I'm,
You finally remembered?
I'm done for. All this effort for nothing.
Hey, did you hear about Nakabachi?
I sure did. You know, there was this one time he gave me a real skeevy look.
Get this! The old coot doc points off my overall grade for insubordination. Hey, doesn't that mean we're victims of his too?
Yeah, we ought to hold him accountable.
We're gonna get you,
out here,
Nakabachi!
you coward! We're coming
You're
for
gonna get
you!
it now!
Don't be so down, Toshiro. Not that I don't know how you feel.
Things were going fine enough until we talked the other students into confronting Nakabachi. After we got them all on board, we wound up with the entire school going after him. By the end, even students with their own questionable allegations were calling for his head. Honestly, I'd have to be either stupid or cruel for this to not affect me.
That's true. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not blaming you at all. The people I blame are the ones forming a lynch mob for the man.
In a way, he did deserve it, though.
I hear some students even chased him into his own home, harassing him for all sorts of stupid stuff. They blamed him for things like their deserved detentions, or whatever excuses they spun up for their poor grades. All we wanted was for him to face proper judgment for the crimes he committed.
It sounds like Nakabachi's been holed up in his house, except when he's summoned for questioning. Some people say he's cracking up from the pressure.
Honestly, I'm starting to think I was wrong about the average person's self-control. You try to find the right words to convey what's ethical, but ultimately you can't get through to them.
Toshiro, it's too soon to give up. Let's try talking it over with everyone again tomorrow, okay?
Yes, good idea. This is our responsibility. Let's do everything we can until it's actually over.
Yeah. Thanks, Toshiro. As long as we do this together, I'm sure we can pull it off. We'll turn this around.
Senpai.
The express train will be arriving momentarily. Please remain behind the yellow line.
What's this guy doing?
I knew something like this was going to happen. How is that Toshiro's crime, though?
I should write that down.
But I figured for a while now that her story ended up in her dying. Because it did not seem like he was part, or she was part of his life any longer. And that would be one way to explain it. Also, there was the fact that his mother was in the previous kingdom, and she had passed away. So it seemed like there's a running theme there for the, I suppose, support characters.
Hey, who was that?
That's right. I was...
Aw, what's the matter, Toshiro? You seem distressed. I thought you had no problem standing up for what's right.
Stop it!
I don't believe that I will. Remember how good it felt when you had Nakabachi on the ropes? A righteous crusade to topple an unjust ruler? A banner of justice to unite those who were wronged? Why don't you face reality? You you sicked a lynch mob onto Nakabachi, and because of your actions, Natsuhara was...
Stop it! Please! Stop!
Nakabachi, your classmates, even Natsuhara, I can only imagine how much they resent you. I must say, watching you march in here, utterly oblivious to what you did, was an absolute riot!
Is that your fault, though? That he did not remember anything?
You miscreant! What's your goal here?
Perhaps you should focus on yourselves, phantom thieves of hearts. You do realize that you're partly to blame for Toshiro's sordid situation, correct? No matter the name, a thief is a thief. And believe me when I say your childish ideals have sent the world down a ruinous path. You really need me to spell it out for you? I assumed you were clueless, but I had no idea how much.
Spare us the lecture. If you've got a problem with us, face us yourself.
Now, no need to rush. There's still more to tell of this sordid tale.
Greetings, Happy. I also do not believe we have met previously. Unfortunately, your timing is not very good as you arrived just for the ad break. We should be back from ads now.
We'll meet again soon. Once the full truth comes to light.
The full truth?
That is, of course. Only if if that spineless louse of a man still has the will to fight afterwards. Until then, I'll be waiting for you with the source of all this pain.
Damn it! The hell was that about?
Hey, guys! Irina's missing!
Source of pain. Could that have something to do with Irina?
Then, from the sounds of things, I think he might have kidnapped her.
Then we have to save her! Let's go find her before...
I would not say that that's an accurate assessment. He did not really kidnap her.
Hey, you. We were looking for you.
Wait, what?
We've got you. We finally got you! You. It's you!
Hey, chill out! You guys aren't making any sense.
How can you say that? The ruler of this world, the source of all evil, is finally before us!
Huh? Seriously, what's happening?
We've got you now! You're the one who drove us to ruin, Toshiro Kasukabe!
I thought Nakabachi was the ruler of this kingdom.
No, he was not.
If only we could finally be rid of him. Get over here, Kasukabe! Yeah, it's all his fault. I didn't do anything wrong. That bastard Toshiro, he ruined everything all for himself. If that slime ball hadn't goaded us, we wouldn't have... Prepare yourself. You're going to pay for your crimes!
Damn it! What the hell is going on? Roger that. First we get through this. Then we'll go rescue Irina.
But now I look foolish. I held Irina back from the last battle because I was afraid they were going to force her into this one. The opposite happened. They made it so that Irina is not possible to use at this battle, so I should have used her last time. Obviously. It would have did that if you did. I would have never even made that move if it wasn't for a previous chapter, like I said, forcing her into battle as a required character. And it was ill-timed. If they did not do that in the past, I would have thought to do that this time, and we would have been fine. So now I'm forced to use a character that I don't really use, and we'll see how that goes. I don't know if Anna's up to par for this. For they do not have her set up. We will try our best. This is a defense map, and I have to defeat 9 enemies to get the special bonus. Simple enough. And probably will not suffer from...
Be careful!
I probably will not suffer from Haru's lack of movement if we had to defend. Three being kicked down? Oh, there are ladders. Indeed.
Nice one, Joker! You'll be safe there!
There!
Joker's hit the mark!
My turn!
Wait, oh. Should get to one more on that.
Get their shots, hit the mark!
I'll do my best.
Get out of here! Our shots were good! Way to go!
Not enough to get anywhere good. That is not from the right location.
I'll show no mercy.
Or doing the triple threat would not be a problem.
It's showtime!
I'm ready.
I'm fired to practice! Classic noir!
I did not expect that to work. Fortunately, she's out in the open here. From that, the ability utilizes the way I'd like to.
Time to get chaotic!
Construct no damage. But that would not kill anyway.
Behold my power! Bewitch
I'll have to do the pot shot.
Here we go. Got it. Let's go. Ha! Advance. Fire.
Ouch!
What to do here?
Here I go! My turn!
Now
Take that!
Joker's hit the mark!
yes.
I'm ready.
Whip him into shape!
All right.
Let's end this.
I'll show no mercy. Here I go!
If you can't someone saw, go down there. I'll take that.
Melody! I'll wipe you away! We're down one enemy!
And that does not work.
Let's do this! Whip him into shape!
Not sure exactly how many enemies I've killed so far. I lost track since I got so many with those attacks just now. Did I not get this one in, those attacks?
That's
He's still
perfect.
standing.
You'll be safe there! Here I go! Enemy defeated! Beautiful, Panther!
Not any longer. So I think the drummer at the bottom of the stairs is the only thing
So
left.
graceful! Panther's living up to her name! Persona! Dance, Carmen!
Okay, that did not work.
Here we go. Got it. Eat it.
Suppose there's two of those.
Hey, that hurts.
There's only
Oh
one.
man, enemy reinforcements.
Kinda hit
What
it.
to do here?
All right, Joker. Nice hiding spot.
You're done.
Joker's hit the mark. I'll show no mercy.
Yes. All right.
I'll do my best.
Hell. That one is blocking the stairs.
Time to get chaotic. You witched that already?
My turn.
What to do here?
Here I go.
Which I cannot catch this one in this attack anyway. Just because of the awkward spot it is in. But I think I'd rather be down here so it cannot block the ladder any longer.
I'll show no mercy.
All right.
I'll let you initiate it.
It's showtime.
Whip them into shape.
Not helpful.
I'll do my best.
Should eliminate everything but that one enemy by her.
Time for your punishment.
At this point, I'm
No mercy.
fairly certain I complete the objective to destroy 9 enemies.
Get ready.
In fact, I assume the map will just end if I do this.
Nice
Can I do
position.
Augie
I'll
down
show
from here?
action.
Just in case I am wrong.
Okay, we're down one enemy. Reinforcements. Make
Okay,
way
they
for the
spawn more
low-level
enemies,
looters.
fair enough. It would not end prematurely, I suppose.
What to do here?
Here I go.
Whip them into shape.
No one is in an exposed position this time.
All right.
I'll do my best.
I'll show no mercy.
Just makes things slightly more difficult.
Persona! Dance, Carnage!
Here I go. Boom!
Direct hit! Classic noir!
Not help as much as I hoped. I probably should have used the Psy first to pull it in a better position. Yeah, then I could have set it up from there. Lesson learned.
Here we go. Advance. Ha! Let's go.
Okay, now they were making it easy for me.
Won't forgive you.
What to do here?
There.
As always, Joker, you got him.
I'll do my best.
Whip them into shape. Fire! Get their shots, hit the mark.
Okay, now it looks like it has reconnected. So I can resume. Did not mean to do that. See one enemy. Two. That leaves two unaccounted for. One is down here. There's the fourth enemy. There's supposed to be another drummer. Oh, it spawned down there. I'm not hitting that.
My turn!
What to do here?
I'll do my best. Whip them into shape.
Now then. Let's end this.
Greetings, Beyond.
Turn. Do it with style.
I'm ready.
Persona!
Meet the other me.
I need to upgrade her Psy.
You witch streak, Melody.
Got it. Here.
I feel all tingly.
Here we go. Get up.
What?
You've been knocked down!
Did not expect not to go up there.
Enemy reinforcements! Tough, but we gotta take care of them. Noir's not
But you
looking
are
good.
out in the
She's
open
moving
now.
too slow. Support's on the
She'll
way.
be fine. Especially if you're going to help us. Of course, that is not the help I need.
Take that!
Shooters hit the mark!
You stay here now.
My whole body is tingling.
Whip them into shape.
All right.
Okay, and not do the triple threat because she has a status
My whole body
effect.
is tingling. Behold my power. Melody.
What to do here?
And it's very much the case.
It's showtime!
I'll show no mercy.
Rather strange battle as I find myself continuously just spamming these.
Come on! Answer shots, hit the mark! It's showtime!
Here we go.
Out of them well more than 9 enemies to defeat there.
Think they felt the burn back there? Why are they attacking us now? Aren't we on the same side?
I knew something was off. If the despised Nakabachi truly were this kingdom's ruler, then the others here haven't been following their roles properly. However, if the true ruler were the student council president, and not the deposed vice principal,
You did this to us. It's all your fault. You ruined us. And Natsuhara-san too.
Stop it!
Eri, how are things?
Oh, she's your friend. I thought she was gonna die from that. That seemed where things were going before the train came into play there. Cause I assumed she died well before that point. But the train just made it seem even more likely.
Oh, it's fine. Or I guess I just can't tell the difference anymore. More importantly, how did things turn out at school?
Nakabachi was charged for his crimes. So were all the students who drove him to snapping.
I see. Sounds like everyone got a crappy ending out of this, didn't they? And you? I'm sure this hasn't been easy on you either.
No.
You don't have to lie. Anyone with half a brain would guess that the kids who got punished are blaming us for it. And you're the only one at school who they can vent at now.
It's all right.
Sorry.
Huh?
I'm sorry, Toshiro. I'm just so sorry. It's my fault. If it weren't for me...
Don't say that. It's not like you. The area I know would never give up, no matter what we were facing. Come on, where's that carefree attitude of yours? We'll start the next chapter. That's what you'd say, right?
I'm sorry, Toshiro. But I just... can't fight anymore.
I mean, she did just get hit by a train. Hard to be carefree in light of that.
Yeah. It's all coming back. Remember? Everything. It's all right. I'm not off my rocker yet. I can't believe what a fool I was. I became so intoxicated by righteousness that I only made the situation worse. And I got people hurt. As if that weren't bad enough, I came this close to making the same disastrous mistakes again. I am truly a fool beyond redemption.
Hey, you sound pathetic right now, Pops. You know Arena's in trouble, right? Is this really the time to be spacing out?
Yes, you're right. Phantom Thieves, I have a favor to ask. Would you just leave me here? It's not like I'm going to be of much use to you anyways.
Now's not the time for jokes.
Yusuke's right. Besides, if you stay in a place like this...
If it's what's meant to be, then so be it. Who knows how many people I've hurt? All because I convinced myself I was doing the right thing. You all saw my past, didn't you? You saw how it all ended. Well, I'm not strong enough to laugh off those scars. How am I going to live with myself if I take a stand again? I'll only end up hurting all of you this time. It was all a mistake. At this point, I'd rather just...
Oracle?
I know what it's like to be so sick and tired of everything that you almost want to die. But even if you're in a dark place, you promised your mom, didn't you? To call that a mistake would be... Just don't say you want to run from it all by dying.
Sakura-kun.
I believe pressing on now would be a fool's errand. Yeah, it might be best for us to go back to the hideout for now.
I'm sorry.
Like we thought. They're all gone now.
What was their problem anyway? Attacking us out of the blue like that?
I'm guessing they were created from Toshiro's memories of students who he inspired to rebel.
At first, it seemed like they were divided between those who stood up to Nakabachi versus those who obeyed him. But really, both groups could be
It's not like Toshiro was responsible for his breakdown.
In the end, maybe everyone was just looking for a scapegoat.
It seems like sometimes human beings can't help but to pin their problems on others. I won't say anyone in particular is to blame, but that was a rough ending for Toshiro, no doubt about it.
I hope he's all right. He hasn't said anything in a while now.
Ah, jeez. Fine, let me go give him a pep talk, man to man.
I do not think you're the best person to speak with him, Ryuji.
Hold on, Ryuji.
I've never seen someone stop a person by strangling them before. That is an interesting choice. I approve.
One cup of LeBlanc's finest. Your favorite, remember? Not that it compares to what he or the boss can whip up.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. It's bitter.
Add some sugar then. Also, sorry for hitting you.
No, don't be. I deserved it. I'm a fully grown adult and I threw a childish tantrum. I'm sorry for the trouble.
Don't mention it. I only lent my assistance because Futaba told me she needed help making...
You've got some loose lips, Inari!
I want to apologize to all of you as well.
Before you do that, I think we need to apologize as well. After all, we're the ones who pushed you to go there in the first place.
About what happened to you in the past, I know it'd be unfair to say we know how you feel, but in the end, you were just pushing for what you believed was right, weren't you? No one could have predicted things would turn out the way they did.
Everyone makes mistakes, and we're certainly no exception. But we do make a point of not having regrets about the actions we take. Actually, maybe we're like Natsuhara, the girl from your past. We just don't want to see them as mistakes.
Yeah, I guess so. Not that we know if that's the right thing to do either.
What on earth am I doing? I take a stand, I falter, then I get discouraged, and you all come to pick me back up. Only for me to falter again. I'm supposed to be a proper adult, but I keep getting stuck in this cycle. You know, it's actually kind of a relief finally seeing the truth.
Whether child or adult, there will always be setbacks and growth. There is no human who possesses a perfect heart.
People can't move forward if they don't put the past behind them.
Well, I think I'll just take your word for it.
So, what's the plan? We're fine with you sticking around the hideout if that's what you want.
No. Please, let me come with you. I'm not so bold as to claim I'll be able to handle anything that may come my way. But right now, I don't want to run. I need to stick it out if I want to be true to myself.
Roger that.
Okay, then it's full steam ahead.
Sakura-kun, you saved me from breaking my promise with my mother. If I ever make a fool of myself again, feel free to knock some sense into me a second time.
Oh, sure. Leave it to me. I'll make your head swell up like a takoyaki.
A takoyaki?
Well, there you have it. It seems I'll be in your care a short while longer. Yes, I look forward to it.
Now that that's settled, we need to go rescue Arena stat.
Morgana's right. It's also high time we settled things with whoever's pulling the strings around here.
That said, where do we begin our search? There isn't anyone left who could offer us a lead.
I keep scanning as far as I can reach, but I still haven't gotten any hits.
I have a hunch as to where he may be. If this place is truly connected to events in my past, then there's only one place left for us to go. Also, it may just be my gut feeling. I can sense that Arena is there. I'll lead the way if you'd like. I'm very worried about her. Let's depart the moment you're ready.
That'll be for next time. We'll do talk event. 3 talk events.
But...
Yeah, we'll not have time for that this evening. Which is where I was kind of expecting to be. It seemed about 50-50 whether or not I would be able to finish the kingdom.
No way.
Damn.
Ah,
Of course it was.
Right.
Now you're simply pandering.
All right.
Thanks.
I'm not sure why she did not just ask Ren to do it, since he has experience with it. Why Yusuke randomly?
Totally.
I see.
Right.
He literally could do that right now. Ren could make him a cup of coffee. He's right here. I do not understand why this does not occur.
I should write that down.
From how it'll be off for this stream. As I said at the beginning of the stream, I will not have another one until June. So we'll have a month gap before I finish up this kingdom and then go on to play the rest of the game. Tomorrow starts in May. Obviously, we'll most likely not be doing anything on Friday, but on Saturday, Shui will be back to resume the playthrough of Wily Wars and was started on last month, or last year. So that's going to kick things off, finishing up that game, and then going on to all the other plans that we have for the month. And as I believe the slime explained, we will be streaming the same general days, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, but not on a fixed schedule. No one's going to be assigned to a specific day, and we will not be streaming every single day of the month. It'll be very sporadic. So you will just have to look for our Go Live alerts in the Discord server. If you're not a member, feel free to join and assign yourself to a role to get those alerts. Let us see into raid. I suppose we will give Captain Dizzle a raid. He is claiming 9 souls. Some of you may recall that Mako streamed that a while back. So we will see how Dizzle's playthrough compares.